Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your 2025 halftime reading. We're pulling cards today to just see how we can make the most of the remainder of the year. We're getting ready to go into July, and it's crazy, isn't it? It feels like this year is flying by. So if you're new here, guys, my name is Renee. I hope you will decide to subscribe to this channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. And also check out your moon sign and your rising sign videos if you feel like this one doesn't resonate, because a lot of times we will get wisdom from those videos as well. Okay, let's cut the deck for Sagittarius. What do they need to know about the rest of their 2025? Okay, this is where you're currently at, Sagittarius. A very daunting card here. Stress, anxiety. I call this the up all night card. It's that energy of when we wake up at 3 in the morning and we can't go back to sleep because we're worried about all of the things that, you know, life has thrown at us. And I feel like with 2025, it's been a rough year for everybody. So it's really understandable that you might be dealing with this energy or with this habit. I mean, I call it a habit, but it's kind of, I don't know. I'm a Virgo, so I'm used to this energy. I mean, we're up in our heads all the time, and we are the king warriors in the zodiac. But we want to move past this. We want to quiet these fears, and we want to figure out how to get you in a space of feeling more abundant and more joyful and not stressed out. Now, the energy that's crossing you, here you are showing up in your reading. This is Sagittarius in the major arcana. So emotional balance, and that's going to bring the peace that you need. It's very interesting that this card is crossing the Nine of Swords, because they're really opposites. The message of the Nine of Swords is stress and heartache and worry and trouble. And the Sagittarius card, the card of Temperance, is all about alchemy and blending and having balance and emotional stability. That's the goal. And I feel like that's going to be the goal for you for the rest of 2025, right, Sagittarius? Let's see what we come up with and how to help you get there. Now, at the base, your foundation is the Ace of Swords. I always tell people aces are blessings from the universe. You have to have a mind shift, Sagittarius. I feel like maybe some of you have developed this nervous habit of dwelling on your stressors, whatever those are. This is a general reading, so it's going to be something different for each one of you. You have to get out of that space and train your brain to look at life differently. One thing you can do is start a gratitude practice if you haven't already. Before my feet hit the floor, no matter what has kept me up since 3 in the morning, and there have been mornings that has happened for me, I come up with 3 things to be grateful for. And it can be the tiniest of things, from a great parking space up to the big ones for, you know, my family's health. But it's a time for you to pay attention to new ideas. It's time for you just to start thinking about things in a different way. But I do feel like new thoughts and new mindsets are headed your way, and that's going to help you turn this around. Now, in the recent past, here you are again, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius when I read. And this is, I feel like you've been trying to put yourself out there, trying to have a good time, trying to have some adventure, and maybe being distracted from the everyday worries that we're all feeling. But at night, you're still waking up and thinking about the things that caused you stress during the day. And that's what we want to move away from. This was you back when you had your mojo. You know, you were feeling maybe a little more socially active, a little more of that go-getter attitude. And I feel like what has happened so far in 2025 has kind of robbed you of that. And we want to get back to the old Sagittarius. Now, what's crowning you is the 7 of Cups in reverse. Feeling stuck, feeling like the dream isn't coming true. I feel like that's one mindset that you have to change, is that whatever obstacles have been coming at you, Sagittarius, they're getting the best of you because you're losing your dream, or your ability to dream. You can turn this around, especially with this ace that's at the foundation. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. That's going to turn the mindset around. We want this card upright, the card of options and dreaming big and knowing that it's all possible. Right now, you're in a very negative headspace. So we want to pay more attention to this Ace of Swords and the new way that you're going to be looking at things, the ideas that are coming to you, the creativity that you're going to be feeling. Now, what's coming at you soon in your future? We have the Star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. This is you finding your faith. And I feel like you're going to be on a quest for the rest of 2025 to really have hope return to you. Sometimes it takes a while for us to turn a thought process around. And I feel like that's what this Star in reverse is telling you. That, don't be surprised if it doesn't happen overnight, but just have faith that it is going to happen. You are going to get your mojo back. You are going to feel more on fire for your life and for the things that mean a lot to you. But you've just got to get back in the saddle and get moving again. Now, your feelings right now, you're the Three of Cups. You can be focusing on friendships. Focusing on relationships. There's a lot for you to celebrate coming in, Sagittarius. So when you have that Nine of Swords energy, I want you to remember the Star card telling you to have faith, because the very next card that I pulled was the Three of Cups, and that is good times coming in. And just know that it can't rain forever, Sag. I mean, if it is a stressful time for you, just know that life is all about cycles. And we can't stay in a negative cycle any more than we could stay in a positive one. That's not the way life works. So just hang in there. It's going to get better. This is what's telling you that. Now, your environment, I feel like things are feeling very out of balance. And that is where this Temperance card is coming at you, telling you it's time to restore balance. So what is out of balance for you guys? Is it your love life, or is it your money? Is it career? Maybe you're not happy with where you're living. There is something that's out of whack, and you need to restore the balance in order to get this Three of Cups energy coming back to you. Now, your hopes and dreams. You want to be the master manifester, and that's what the Magician message is you have everything available to you, Sagittarius, to make that happen. I don't know what's been distracting you, like with this Seven of Cups. I feel like that can be when we're overly distracted and having a hard time focusing on what we want and what we need out of life. But you have the ability to do it. The Magician, especially when it shows up upright, is the reminder that you can do it. You've done it before, you're still here, and you can do it again. And you can get your mojo back, and you can return back to that high vibing person. But you've got to put the steps in, start taking the steps to make sure that this is where you're moving and where you're going for the rest of 2025. And your outcome, beautiful. You see the Five of Wands and you think, oh no, challenges, struggle, stress, but it's in reverse. And I feel like that is what our sign is. That's telling us there are good times coming ahead. Peace is going to be restored to you. Balance is coming back. Money is coming in. Whatever has been stressing you out is going to start exiting your life, and you're going to restore order from chaos. Beautiful. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. This is the card of perspective. And remember how we had this Ace of Swords telling you to start paying attention more to your thoughts, retraining the way your mind is looking at things, the way your eyes look at things. It's a change in perspective, and that's what you need here. I feel like it's been very, very easy for us to all get stuck in 2025, looking at all the things that are going wrong, that we're forgetting to really be grateful about the things that are going right. So try to remember that as you're going through this process, and surrender what no longer is serving you. Is there a habit that's holding you back? A person, maybe a relationship that's holding you back, that's maybe someone isn't actually for your highest and greatest good? It's time for you to reevaluate. That's what the Hangman tells us to do, is to reevaluate every aspect of life. Now let's get some clarifiers. For the current position that we're in with this Nine of Swords, Up All Night card, we have the Four of Swords, getting rest. You know, and this is the card, you know, you have this balance card with Temperance here. This is you wanting to restore balance. You're really feeling like, I am so over the Nine of Swords energy, and I'm right there with you. I'm over it too. We have to rest and recuperate, and our bodies are craving it. I feel like it's going to be very, very important for you to make rest a top priority for yourself so that you can recognize those epiphanies that are going to be coming your way, that are going to help you turn life around. Prioritize sleep, prioritize recuperation and restoration. If you're not getting at least 6 hours, but maybe 7 or 8 needs to be the goal, ask yourself why you're not getting that, and then work on correcting it, because sleep is going to be very, very important for you for the next 6 months at least, if not forever. I mean, we all need to get a good night's sleep. Okay, that Temperance card, what's crossing you, Sagittarius? The Eight of Wands. Okay, I feel like for somebody there is a move, like an actual change in your physical address that is going to help you. Maybe you need to move away from an area or from a place that has been distracting you, that's been holding you back and holding you down, that's going to restore the peace and tranquility and serenity in your life that we all search for, the joy. This is going to be fast energy coming in. Someone's going to get news. Someone might be taking a trip. Maybe taking a vacation will help you restore that balance. I do feel like in order for you to get the rest that you need, Sagittarius, it might very, very well be time for you to take a vacation. So start planning a trip if you can. Doesn't have to be a week or 2-week vacation. Sometimes it can just be a day trip to get away or a weekend. But I do feel like taking a trip and taking a break is going to really, really help you restore balance and clarity. Speaking of clarity, with the Ace of Swords, let's get a clarifier for the Clarity card. Okay. I feel like this one. The Wish card, wish fulfillment. Pay attention to what brings you joy and satisfaction and fulfillment, and then seek more of that. Okay, you're going to get new ideas. You know, a lot of times, I know not everybody actively works with the law of attraction, but in order to do so, we all are working with it, whether we realize it or not. Pay attention to your thoughts in order to gain the wish fulfillment. Okay, are you actively doing things to make your goals and dreams come true? Or are you getting in your own way? It's time to maybe do some self-evaluation, some self-reflection, and learn, as you're learning this new thought process with the Ace of Swords, learning how to communicate better, speaking powerful words. Words of affirmation can really turn around a mindset. And I want you to know that it's okay for you to overindulge in the things that are going to give you rest and tranquility and happiness. Focus on you. Okay, here we are. You are in the past, actually. This is you with your mojo. Let's get a clarifier for this Sagittarius energy. Before you were fired up, you were chasing dreams, chasing happiness. What happened, Sag? Okay, we have the Judgment card. Rebirth. This rebirth is coming for you, Sagittarius. You're going to get your jive back, your high vibe back, yourself, your joy, your spunk, your sense of adventure, all the things that make you, you're going to get them back. When the Judgment card shows up, we're on the verge of a rebirth. And I feel like just paying attention to what we were talking about with changing that mindset, changing how we speak to ourselves and to other people, speaking more positive words are really going to be key in helping you to overcome this hurdle and get your mojo back. But you're on the verge. It's coming back, Sag. That rebirth card, you're about to close a chapter and begin a new one. So hang in there. It's coming. Now, what's crowning you with that 7 of Cups in reverse? Okay, the Page of Wands. You're going to conquer this confusion, this delusion, the distraction that has been taking you away from accomplishments and calling things in for yourself. You're going to be able to have a new beginning. The pages are about new beginnings, and this is your page, actually, the fire sign page, the Page of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, with Aries. This is you guys starting out on a new beginning, on a new path, and you're going to get this card up right. You're going to figure out what's going to bring you the most fulfillment in life, and you're going to go for it and go after it. That has to be a goal. That has to be the mindset, is correcting this past energy of being distracted and not accomplishing the things that you know you're meant to accomplish. Okay, for the future, that star in reverse. Okay, the sun. All right. You know, the star is also the wish fulfillment card. So you have 2 of them here. The 9 of Cups and the star. The sun is the most positive card in the deck, guys. So it's right next to clarifying you feeling a little lost, feeling like you're in a fog. Now, what do stars do? They help guide us. For centuries, man has used stars for guidance. And I do feel like you're going to have this clarity. It's going to return to you. It might come as a lightning bolt, like a tower moment, where you get that epiphany that's going to help you find your joy and find your vitality and your happiness. It's all going to come back together for you, Sagittarius. Just keep showing up every day for you, okay? For your 3 of Cups, let's get a clarifier. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, self-made person. It's up to you to find your joy, Sagittarius. Nobody can be responsible for giving you happiness other than you. You are responsible for it. The 9 of Pentacles is the self-made man or woman. And when it's clarifying the 3 of Cups, I feel like that's reminding us that the responsibility of finding a joy and happiness in life falls on us. We can't make a spouse responsible for it. We can't make our children responsible for it. We have to own it, and we have to make it happen. And I want you to remember that throughout the next 6 months. Now, your environment that's feeling like really out of balance with this 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the 5 of Swords. I feel like restoring balance is going to be tricky for you. And this is the self-sabotage card. And I feel like you've been doing that a lot lately, Sag. And I feel like that's one of the things you're going to have to conquer if you want to turn the rest of this year around and make 2025 all that it's meant to be. You know, it's a 9-year. 2 + 0 + 2 + 5 = 9. So we're talking about endings. And there needs to be an ending coming for this lack of balance in your life. Now, I also remind people that when the 2 of Pentacles shows up, that's about finances too. And it's about making sure that you don't have more going out than coming in. And I'm talking about your income. So don't mess up by overspending or ignoring certain bills and just sticking your head in the sand. Don't self-sabotage. Take the bull by the horns and work on a plan for getting your financial life together, and that's going to really help you. Now, your hopes and dreams with the Magician card, you getting your confidence back, your mojo, as we've been calling it. Ooh, the devil. Okay, this is the card of overcoming. Don't let the devil steal your dream. Don't fall prey to those worrisome conversations that you're having with yourself in the middle of the night. It's time to conquer the spirit of fear and know that you are an overcomer. You were sent here on this earthly plane to overcome, and you have a mission. Don't let anything rob you of that. You have everything that you need. You've got to quiet the devil, because that's your fears. Those are the things that you're scared of, whether it's public speaking, or if you're trying to call in love, speaking to someone of the opposite sex, or whoever you're attracted to. You've got to conquer these fears if you want to experience the magician energy. And we all have them. We all have something in life that we're insecure about, but we can't let it destroy us. We can't let it hold us back and hold us in bondage, which is what the devil card does. It's time to break free of whatever is robbing you of your confidence. And then that outcome card with the 5 of Wands, restoring peace and balance and tranquility to our lives. The King of Cups, mastering this fear with this devil card. Whenever a king card shows up in the tarot deck, those are the cards of mastery. And I feel like we're going to focus on this King of Cups and not on this devil, because the King of Cups knows how to love himself enough to be successful, whether it's at work or in love, doesn't matter. He has a plan. He has enough love in his heart to know that it's important that he first has to love himself. And that's where I want you to come from for the rest of 2025. Love yourself enough to know that your dreams are worth going after. Okay, let's pull a card here for what you need to know for the rest of the year, what you need to focus on. Dove Spirit, be peace. This is one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. I love it. Peace. You know, you want to get rid of this old nasty 9 of Swords energy. I do feel like, you know, we have the angel in the Temperance card. That's a very peaceful image, and that's balance. We need to restore balance to your life. And, you know, you've had some things that are out of balance. What is that for you, Sagittarius? It's going to be something different for each one of you. But whatever this stuff is that's out of balance, whether it's your money or your love or whatever, the key to finding peace is finding your balance and restoring that. So focus on that. Be peace. Let's pull a card for your love life and see what you're supposed to know about that for the rest of 2025. Okay, I feel like that card was trying to come out. Sunglasses. Okay, watching, looking, perception, and stalking. Now remember what I said about the Hangman being the card of perception. Changing your perspective. That's what I said. It's the card of perspective. How you perceive life is how life is going to treat you. If you are constantly looking for negativity and looking at the dark side and not looking at the things that are going right, you're only going to see darkness and sadness. And I feel like, especially with sunglasses, because don't those darken our view? They block out the brightness that we're meant to see. I almost feel like this is Spirit telling you, take the sunglasses off. Start looking for the light. Where was that sun card? Take the sunglasses off so that you can focus on the sun, because you need a big dose of vitamin D coming your way to brighten up your world, Sagittarius. So that, I really do feel like it's time to take the sunglasses off. And I'm going to move that over there, because that's going to probably be what I'm going to title your video. Let's see what you need to surrender. What do you need to let go of in order to make the next 6 months of 2025 the best they can possibly be? Okay, surrender resentments. Ooh, that's a big one. A big one. If you're holding a grudge against someone, where was that? Y'all, I know, didn't y'all have the 3, maybe I'm thinking of a different reading, the heartache card, I must have been. You got to let resentments go. You know, forgiveness is not just meant for the person who wronged you, it's also meant for you. That's what's important for you in order to heal and move past whatever you're upset about, whatever's been keeping you up all night. It's time to let go of resentment and be in the energy of peace, okay? Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings. We all have them. You know, you would want somebody to forgive you for yours. and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So that's just a key factor here for you guys, is to focus on the light and the positivity and let go of the negative things that have been really holding you back, this negative mindset, this thing that's robbed you of your spirit and your mojo. We want that back. Let's take this one. Work. Okay, it's going to take work, Sagittarius. You're going to have to put the time in, the effort in to turn things around and restore balance into your world, but it's all going to be worth it in the end. Okay, I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. That's good. That's your family. That's your tribe. That's your soul tribe coming in for you. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. Remember what I told you? You come here with a mission. And it's time for you to start really getting serious to fulfill your mission, Sagittarius. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. You're loved and supported, Sagittarius. It's going to work out. I love this card. I love that we are ending on that note. You are getting peace restored to you. Okay, that's the beautiful message here. Peace is coming. Hang in there. Okay, guys, I hope that reading resonated. Please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I post videos, zodiac videos every week for all the signs. I pull a card in the morning and a card at night, so I'm definitely on here, and I'd love for you to be a part of my community. Okay, Sagittarius, have a great rest of 2025. Mwah.